Well, my Oak Island fishing friends, this is a tale of excitement and disappointment. No, you're not going to see me catch any big fish this video, sorry to disappoint. But we are going to talk a little bit about timing. When's the best time to go fishing using the right bait, and when's the wrong time to go fishing and using the wrong bait. So, here we go.
Hey, y'all, come on out here, man. We're about to get this thing started. Y'all know how we do it out here, right?
All right, first, a big shout out to my friend Paul Tyler, who's watching these videos. Shout out to you, Paul Tyler. Thanks for watching. Hey, we went fishing this weekend, Thanksgiving weekend, November, and we just took some frozen bait from the beach pantry, and we did catch some fish. We caught a puffer, caught a couple of puffers, caught a couple of little whiting, not very impressive, but still caught some. We just had a double drop rig. We rigged ourselves. And we were catching them, so we were having fun. Captain Josh came back from Florida. Here he is with his girlfriend Kellyanne, and she caught her first puffer, and she was totally excited about it. She just wanted to squish it, and I'm like, you gotta put the puffer. You either gotta eat it or put it back in the ocean. You can't sit there and squish it all day long. But I guess they're very squishy. Anyway. We were doing really great, and then Josh pulled this one out. Yeah, he had the double drop whiting and the speckled crab, and that was a big speckled crab. You know, sometimes you catch the little ones. He was holding on, but what I was impressed by was we started pulling out these blues. Now I know it's not a blue, it's hardly a snapper, but it's a bluefish, and I was like, even though he's only like 3 inches long, they're biting on the shrimp. That's interesting. And then we caught another one, and I'm like, whoa, another blue? I'm thinking they're out there, right? They're out there. But like, if I had something better than the double drop rig and some shrimp, maybe they'd be interested. So I was thinking about that, and we caught a third one. I was like, well, we catch blues on shrimp. We can do better than this. So what if we tried something a little bigger? Anyway, Josh had to go back to Florida, so we drove him down to Myrtle Beach. We stopped off at the Bass Pro Shop, and let me tell you what, that's like a kid in a candy store. Oh yeah, so here we go. Bass Pro Shop. We're on our way in. Miss Kim leading us in, the chef of the house, and here's what we found. A whole store full of lures and spoons and all kinds of fun stuff that I just felt like I'm going to grab some of these and see what I can do with those blues. So here we go. So here's what I picked up at the Bass Pro Shop. I got this spoon, which has got a nice weight to it. What's it say down there? An ounce. Well, it's not, well, 2 ounces. 2 ounces is good. It's nice. I think I could probably throw that pretty far. And I got this little guy just because I like the weight on him, and I think he's a little bit less than 2 ounces, 1.5. But he's got a good weight on him. I feel like I could probably toss him pretty far. And then they had the special bin, and these were like $2 or $1 or something like that in this big bucket. They were just getting rid of them all. So I was like, well, you know what? For $2, I'm going to give it a whirl. And I saw online where they took like a 3-way swivel, and they did one to a weight, and they did, that's not a 3-way, get back here, okay, and they did a line to the weight, and then another one to the lure, and then one out to the rod. And I think I'm going to try that setup just to see what happens. Never tried that. It just seemed kind of wacky, but this is too, I can't throw this very far because it doesn't weigh anything, so I just thought that'd be interesting. So we're going to set that up, set one of these two up. I don't know which I'll start with, but then we'll see what happens. So let's go fishing. All right, I decided to go with a spoon this morning. It's a little heavier and the wind's blowing. Plus, it's really cool. I'm excited about it. I did want to point out one thing. When I made the other rig, I did use, I think it's 30-pound mono here. And I used the mono on the other rig because I'm tying it to braid. So I got about 2 feet of mono here. And the reason I do that is because the mono's got a little give to it. And I cut the tag off end, right? But when the fish bites it, this will have a little give, a little bend, where the braid won't. So give yourself some mono if you're using braid as a leader. And that's it. We're going to take this one out and see what we can do. All right, I'll show you what I got here so everyone can laugh at me if this is the most ridiculous thing. But this seemed to be what they did online. So I got the lure here, and I got them on a pretty long leader. And then I got that tied to the 3-way swivel there. And then I got my 2-ounce weight, actually, just a little drop loop there. Oops. And so that'll dangle down about, I don't know what's that, about a foot, I guess, maybe. So that'll be way out there, floating in the water. Ooh, some get me fish. And it'll be tugging along. And this is just to my braid. I haven't cut the tag off ends, but you can see where it's going. And that's just going out to my rod. So that's going to get
asking about slow on the bottom, and hopefully that floats or something. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. If it works, hey, I'm a genius, and if it doesn't, I'm a doofus. I can go either way with this one. All right.
Now here's where it gets sad. We came back, and I was like, all of a sudden the wind is coming out of the south. The waves are crazy, and I'm just casting out, and like the temperature had dropped. The blues left. The shrimp boats are in town, and maybe we'll come back in March and try these lures again, but just not now. Maybe put some shrimp on. You know what we need to do? We need to head out to the marsh and catch some trout.
Y'all ready? Yeah. Now, here we go.